Namaste. A very warm welcome to respected dignitaries and dear ATAS members to the 6th ATAS India Gathering. I am Dhruvi Patel, ATAS 5775, your host for today's gathering. Before we proceed further with our today's gathering, following our Indian scouting culture, we will begin with prayer. I request all of you attention please. Prarthana Sharu.
दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना, हमारे ज्ञान में आओ प्रभु, आँखों में बस जाओ, अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना, बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा, दिलों में प्रेम का सागर, हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना, हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा, सदा ईमान हो सेवा, वो सेवक चर बना देना, वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना, वतन पर जान फिदा करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना, दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना, दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना.
So today being a very important day for scouting fraternity, I wish you all a very happy Scout Scarf Day. Once a scout, always a scout. ज़्यादा समय ना लेते हुए हम कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं and I would like to invite Mr. Kaushik Chatterjee, National Coordinator, ATAS India Management Committee, to give the greetings for the day. Welcome, sir.
This is my proud privilege to welcome in the historic first virtual ATAS India meet and its 6th ATAS gathering. I'd like to welcome the President of ATAS India, Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Kalpesh Javeri ji. I'd like to welcome Mr. Simon Ree, Chairman of ATAS World Committee and Chief Commissioner of Korea Scouts Association. I'd like to welcome Mr. Alexander Wong, Membership Director, ATAS World Management Committee from Hong Kong. Mr. Janpreet Fernando, Member of World Scout Committee and Deputy Chief Commissioner of Sri Lanka. Mr. Mukhyiddin Sarwani, International Commissioner PPM Malaysia and Member of ATAS World Committee. I'd like to welcome National Executive President, Indian SGF and Convener, ATAS India Management Committee. Ms. Seema Rathi, Member of ATAS India Management Committee and National President, Indian SGF. I'd like to welcome all ATAS India Management Committee members, all state coordinators from all the state chapters, and all my brothers and sisters of ATAS members. Dear all, this is really a historic moment, and I'm thankful to all of you. And I want to share you a few information that in last 2019, we organized ATAS gathering, 2 ATAS gathering in Kolkata and Bangalore at a time in the month of May, and where we have decided our ATAS India Management Committee, the committee is working, and we have decided few important things. That is, we are working with campsite profiling. We are going to organize campsite profiling for Bharat Scouts and Guides, and as per our last meeting, Honorable CNC has informed that campsite profiling will be there in the BSG website. The ATAS India will work for growth for BSG and Indian SGF, and ATAS India will work in the field of research of scouting, obviously data analysis, and the research thing with the support of any university. Thank you all, and again I'm welcoming to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to invite Mr. M.A.K. Mackey, sir, Convener, ATAS India Management Committee, to give the opening remarks. Sir, please give the opening remarks.
Thank you, Dhruvi, for your kind words. Thank you, Brother Kaushik, for your welcome address and just highlighting the what is the vision of ATAS India. My dear friends, today being the World Scarf Day, I would like to just show my scarf and say a scarf day. To all of you, a happy greetings to every one of you. ATAS World now onwards, maybe from past 2 years, recognized by the scarf what we want today. Earlier there used to be a patch, now there is a scarf. So that makes the importance of the scarf for all the ATAS members. So we felt the ATAS should celebrate the scarf day. We are having this gathering. I'm very happy to welcome the members, especially the four key speakers, Mr. Simon, Mr. Alex Wong, Mr. Janapreet Fernando, and Dr. Mukhyuddin Sarwani. All these four members witnessed the beginning of ATAS India in 2010 in Bangalore, June. So this is the 11th year of ATAS India, and all today's key speakers are with us, who were with us in Bangalore, along with Mr. Brother Khalid. Mr. Khalid, due to the festival today, he put his apology for not able to join. On behalf of ATAS India, we greet back all the four speakers and including Justice Kalpesh Zaveri, who was the founder president. So on this 11th year, we're just happy to celebrate this one. The next is what is going to be our future in ATAS India. Along with the Kaushik, what we said, I think we have to target being a top achiever. We are all Rashtrapati Scouts, Guides, Rovers, Rangers. We are all President Scouts and Guides in the earlier years. We know what is scouting. Why not we take the scouting guiding spirit to the special youth? Maybe the mentally challenged, maybe visually challenged or impaired. Let us take scouting for them and prove that ATAS India stands with the ethics to spread scouting to the underprivileged and where nobody can reach, ATAS India can help to reach. With this, I just have one more announcement today. The first Top Achievers Guild SGF is being established in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. That will be the first Top Achievers Guild as per our policies. With all this, I take my privilege along with Justice Kalpesh and the committee, especially to all the overseas key speakers, the ATAS India could able to convince the Bharat Scouts and Guides, Honorable Chief National Commissioner K.K. Khandelwalji, to be part of ATAS India, and it has been amended in the rules book that where the patch has to be worn, it is very clear now. It is a beginning of the new era for ATAS India. The second part is, it is very clearly mentioned by the Bharat Scouts and Guides and Indian Scout Guide Fellowship that all ATAS members will act as ambassadors to the scouting guiding in India, whether it is for the young people or for the adults. With these few remarks on the opening, I once again delighted 2010 to 2021. All many members who have witnessed our Bangalore gathering have joined the virtual gathering. And welcome to all the state coordinators. This is the first list today we are announcing. We also have many new members who are yet to receive their patches or the scarf. You have to bear with the pandemic COVID-19. It is the cause we could not able to have a, gathering in a physically. So with all this, I congratulate ATAS India committee for cooperating, coordinating and bringing this ATAS India to this level. My special thanks to Justice Kalpesh ji for being with us. Thank you one and all. Thank you, Dhruvi.
Khandelwal sir is here and he's the chief guest of today. We would like to have some words from you, sir. Please inspire us with your kind words.
Good morning to all. My scout guide salute to all. And My greetings on the Scout Scarf Day. Honorable Justice retired Sri Kalpesh Javeri ji, President ATAS India, Management Committee. I don't know whether Mr. Ree, President World ATAS Committee, has joined us or not. Similarly, I also don't know Mr. Alexander Wong, Director Membership, is with us. Mr. Mackey, Convener ATAS India, and Kaushik Chatterjee, National Coordinator, ATAS India, and members of ATAS India. I am happy to be part of this sixth ATAS India gathering. It is now nearly 16 years of ATAS to have come into existence. I compliment the trio of Mr. Simon Heng Bok Ri of Korea, Mr. Alexander Wong of Hong Kong, and Mr. Eric Khu of Malaysia to have come out with such a noble idea of forming a task. I had interaction with Mr. Ree. He is a wonderful man, a great leader, a staunch organizer, and overall an excellent scout. I salute you. ATAS is a popular, its growth is spectacular, but there are many more things to be done under the patronage and leadership of Justice Kalpesh Javeri. ATAS India is doing extremely well. The zeal, the enthusiasm, the hard work Mr. Javeri and Mr. Mackey's team has put in will no doubt take ATAS India to new heights. My compliment, Javeri sir. The declared aim of ATAS is for the promotion and encouragement of the youth in their progressive training, leading to top award. So they become the top achievers, they become the president scout. Now is the time to ponder over the question whether ATAS has contributed towards the same. The normal feeling is that ATAS is still an old boys network for fun and fraternity, open to all those who were once top achievers. It is aggregation of former scouts who never grow old, never tired of scouting. There has been simmering at times that ATAS attempts to preempt, replace, surrogate the program functions of the NSO. There has been a feeling at times that ATAS is in contradiction and competition with the NSO, so that feeling has to be removed so that there remains no doubt in the mind of people who are attached with the Bharatiya Scout and Guides. ATAS has to come out with a plan of action, with a manifesto to clearly spell out the objectives, its deliverables, and the methodology. It may be a loose fraternity for top achievers, but its functioning has to be transparent. It should not encroach into the area of NSO. Purpose is to supplement the NSO, surely not to supplant the NSO. ATAS does not have any award system or medal nor any certificate. There is only one official ATAS patch which should be worn on the sleeves, but this is not being followed strictly. Organizations like ATAS has to place a high value on results. Membership made up of high achievers may seem like a dream team, but Mr. Mackey has to great extent succeeded in his attempt. After all, we would not be keen on the idea of managing a cadre of goal-focused members who are otherwise self-motivated and ambitious. High achievers have a strong desire to succeed and to be the best they can be. But they can also be a challenge to the management team. Some top performers are highly competitive with strong esteem. They constantly seek new challenges, love shaking things up. It is our responsibility to make sure that there are team players who do not put their own goals ahead of the organization. Strength and talent of our top achievers, scouts only go so far on their own. be sure that the top performers are also a good fit for the ATAS organizational culture. Thank you very much for inviting me to this seminar. And I would like to conclude by saying that as leaders, we tend to micromanage people, and with high performers, that is a mistake. You have to let them do their jobs. Your role is to help them shine day in and day out. High achievers are entrepreneurial and enterprising, and they relish project. They require creativity and innovation. They are result oriented. They like to change things, fix things, make things better. They also love to take on new challenges. Be happy that you taught them well as a scout and gave them the tools and experience to move up in their life. They will always be an element of our movement. That is how I think about members of ATAS. Thank you very much. Again, Scout and Guide, salute to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was really inspiring, and we promise that we will not let your words down, and we will show our best spirit as ATAS India. Now we have with us Mr. Simon Hangbok Reeser, President World ATAS Committee and Chief Commissioner Korea Scout Association. We welcome you, sir, and request you to give the inaugural address.
Namaste, namaste to all, and good morning and good afternoon to you all. ATAS is as Dr. Khandelwal also clearly mentioned, that we are the loose fraternity, but now we should think about how to help to their own NSOs as well as the other NSOs. And we should think about our second step for our ATAS movement. And this is our aim we already set up earlier. And I congratulate for ATAS India. You have a 6 ATAS gathering, even though this is the virtual. And ATAS India has been grown for the 10 years already, and also one of the biggest, as well as one of the most active local chapters. And also, I give the special appreciation to the President, Justice Kalpesh Jebali, as well as the Chief National Commissioner, Honorable Dr. Khandelwal, for your good support. And also the thank you to all ATAS India committee members. And especially the Kausik Chatesh, I cannot forget about A.K. Meki, and also ATAS number 53, Mr. Khalid, who is bringing ATAS to the India. And today we have also I should say thank you to Mr. Alexander Wong from Hong Kong, who is the membership director. So he's handling 11,000 members registration by his own one hand only so far. And also thank you to the Jonas priest Fernando, will be coming soon, as well as Dr. Muhyiddin. He is serving for the last 15 years as a secretary. And I'm willing to participate and also the continued help to all ATAS local chapters, where anywhere, anytime, if you have an ATAS gathering, I will be learning or I'll be trying to attend the ATAS gathering. Of course, I will not forget about bringing the badges and ATAS cup as well. And one personal information to you, today, 1st of August, is just 3 years away from our next 2023 World Scout Jamboree in Saemangeum, Korea. So any good advice, I will take your advice to make it your dream become true in 2023, just 3 years later. And everybody, all ATAS members have rest days, even though under the very difficult situation, and have a present mind all the times. Thank you for this chance.
Thank you so much, sir. You brightened our day indeed. Now we have with us Mr. Alexander Wong, sir, Director Membership ATAS World Committee. A very hearty welcome to you, sir. Very warm welcome to you, Alexander, sir. And please share us with us your World Scouting experience being ATAS.
Thank you, everybody. It is a great pleasure to be here, and I am honored. And thank you, Mackie, Mr. Justice, and the Chief Commissioners of Barak Scout and Guide. It is a very auspicious day, as this is the Scout Scarf Day. I'm happy to with you all. The same way that I'm very happy to see the launch of ATAS India in Bangalore many years ago. When we first started the ATAS in 2004 in Brunei, although there were only about 10 or 15 of us, that we are very confident that it will grow, just like Baden Powell has said about scouting. Remember the silver acorn, the acorn. It is the acorn that grow into a big oak tree. And ATAS, from 15 members, started as a casual check during the conference, and now we have close to 12,000 members and over 60 countries in the world. We are ATAS top achievers. We have proven ourselves when we are young, and we shall prove ourselves to be a useful citizens, a useful youth, a useful middle-aged man, and a useful old man. Live up to our Scout law and promise that we will do our best to help other peoples and to remember to keep the Scout law and honor at all times. This I'm confident. The very fact that during this difficult period, so many of us are gathering here to share our Scout lives together, to hear exchanges between Scouts from the different part of the world and different level of the society. I'm very happy to be with you all, and I'm not going to say any formal words, but to say that happy scouting and all the best in this difficult periods, which we all smile under all difficulties, and we will sail through unscathed. And ATAS India, I'm very sure, under all your leadership and assistance, will be growing from strength to strength. Happy scouting and congratulations, ATAS India. I salute you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Indeed, we are also very happy to have you here. And yes, under any circumstances, we will keep smiling. And now it's time for a prelude on ATAS India. So let us know what ATAS India is and have a look on it. Next, we have a very interesting session by Mr. Janapreet Fernando, sir, member of World Scout Committee and Deputy Chief Commissioner of Sri Lanka. A very warm welcome to you, sir. And we are very eagerly looking forward to know something on Earth Tribe concept of WASM. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, Vanakkam, Salam Alaikum. Let me first of all wish the Muslim brothers and sisters Eid Mubarak for Hajj, to all my brother scouts and sister guides, and also remember our founder, Lord Baden-Powell, who had the first experiment camp on this very day. And that's the reason we are all here gathered as members of ATAS. The National Chief Commissioner of Bharat Scouts and Guides, Dr. Kandawal, Chairman of ATAS World, Brother Simon Reed, Director of ATAS World, Brother Alex Wong, Brother Dr. Mukhyiddin from Malaysia, Justice Kalpage from India, Mr. Meki from India, and all the brothers and sisters who have joined this session of the 6th ATAS gathering of Bharat Scouts and Guides. My dear friends, I'm indeed honored by your invitation this morning to address at this important gathering on an initiative of the World Organized Scout Movement. The Earth Tribe and what it means to us. My dear friends, the Earth Tribe is one of the new concepts which was introduced by World Scouting. As you know, Scouting is a global community, and the Earth Tribe is environment education in this global community. That is what is meant by Earth Tribe. The young people must be passionate, must have the awareness, the leadership, the competencies, and the skills, and then face the challenges in this ever-changing world. This Earth Tribe personal journey is that the person who is involved in the Earth Tribe should know and have a better choice, nature and biodiversity, clean energy and health planet. Why this has been done is to ensure that all participants of Earth Tribe become aware, then they cooperate and they act. For the young people, they can develop the competencies in the following: to advocate for better choices and healthy lifestyle, to become champions of nature and biodiversity through sustainability, to be innovators for clean and energy climate change by adopting sustainable energy options, and to become healers for a clean and healthy planet, building practices to address pollution. All of us are fully aware that we have been living in a world full of pollution. And due to the COVID-19 lockdown and the curfews in most countries, most of us discovered how beautiful our creation, the earth is, and how much the people on earth have polluted it. Because we saw some beautiful photographs during that time of blue skies, of blue seas, of lovely rivers, the flowers, the green trees, the grass fields, all that we were able to see during the last 2-3 months when the world was not active. But unfortunately, it is not going to be the same again because the world is getting back to its normalcy. My dear friends, there are 3 challenges for the Scouts. Number 1, Champions for Nature Challenge. Number 2, Tide Turners Plastic Challenge. And then Scouts Go Solar Challenge. These are the 3 badges or the pins or the medals which the Scouts and the adults can win on this Earth Tribe. You know, all of you are aware that there are 70 Sustainable Development Goals. And we, as Scouts, have partnered with the UN in supporting these 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And for Earth Tribe, out of the 17, we are concentrating on 11 Sustainable Development Goals, which you can see on this slide. The better choices we have in developing sustainable consumption habits towards an eco-friendly and healthy lifestyle. Today, you know that so many people in countries where they can afford are wasting so much. On the contrary, the poor countries, there are so many people who do not have enough. The nature and biodiversity, connect with nature and protecting for sustainability. That is what we encourage in them. Then clean energy, exploring and adopting sustainable energy and healthy planet, preventing the pollution of the ecosystem. That is what we are trying to contribute in enabling the world. We encourage young people to go in progression with the adults in this, so that they can be in unity in the community. Then we have a learner-centered approach, because we are not asking young people just to do something to achieve these pins or the badges, but to do on self-education, to learn on their own, so that it will be a learner-centered approach rather than somebody else trying to teach them. So what happens is, we as adults, members of ATAS, can partner with young people and then carry them through this. How to explore the Earth Tribe journey is firstly to become aware. Young people must become aware of it. For young people to become aware of it, we as adults, as ATAS members, should be able to know and learn about it and be able to share about Earth Tribe with young people. Then the young people will agree on a personal journey with an adult, because young person cannot do it on its own. They have to partner with an adult who will then plan their journey. Then the journey which is planned with the adult, the young person carries on the work he has planned. Then once the plan is carried out and achieved, the adult leader will present the Earth Tribe pin to the young person. Then the young person can become a recognized member of the Earth Tribe. Members of Earth Tribe become a community and become members. And then once they finish the Earth Tribe, they can continue with other Earth Tribe, or what you are aware of is Better World Challenges. There are several other Better World Challenges. Then they can move on to better choices, nature and biodiversity, for clean energy, healthy planet. They can pick one of those from the Better World framework and move on to one of those. So that's how the young person can win the badge or win the pin. Then the Earth Tribe learning process is for Scouts for SDGs mobilization, aims to inspire, enable and deliver on a commitment to develop active global citizens and sustainable communities. Because we as Scouts, true enough, we have known that, especially during the COVID-19 lockdown period, during this pandemic, especially the Scouts of India and Scouts in this region plus around the world did so much of work in contributing towards their communities. We had a meeting of SANSO leaders 3 days back, and we learned of the work all of you have done. It's great, but now it's time that we concentrate on the mobilization of the SDGs, because we have to become active global citizens in order to sustain our earth, then what should we do? We must be aware of the choices we make, either negative or positive choices in the ecosystem, cycles, nature and climate change. Then, once we know that, we must cooperate with others to identify and implement practical solutions towards protecting and improving the environment health of the surrounding ecosystems. Getting to know or becoming aware and just cooperating with others will not be enough, my dear friends. We have to act as well. So we got to act by practicing a green lifestyle, implementing green practices and projects, and becoming environmental advocates. So what we can do right now, my dear friends, is to make sure that we take the message of against single-use plastic, throwing off, owning unnecessary things like clothes, what you just get the required clothes, wasting of food, polluting water, polluting the air. These are things which we can, as ATAS members, as scouts, as leaders, forget all that, but as responsible citizens, enable our young children to be aware of. By that, we can make the difference which the scouts are thriving hard to make, because even our motto itself says scouts creating a better world. In order to create a better world, I think we have to focus our attention very specially on our earth, Mother Earth. And what better time than this, when all of us are in lockdown, and as my sister, who is the mistress of ceremonies of this event, said, the new norm. The new norm is this, my dear friends. We do not know how long we have to live with this, maybe 1 year, 2 years, or whatever, but we got to ensure that we do our part in order to make this world a better place. And you, as members of ATAS India, have a great responsibility, my dear friends. In order to study this earth tribe, get onto the internet, get onto scout.org, study the earth tribe, and get as many as possible, many Indians as possible to become part of this earth tribe and win the pin. So that's my experience, that's my thought on earth tribe. And I thank the organizers for inviting me to make a presentation, a very short presentation. I was given a limited time. I hope I've been able to enable you all to know something about the earth tribe. And I hope that ATAS India will take this as one of their commitments and challenges in their future activities. Thank you. Stay safe, all of you. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir. And we are really enlightened with the concept of Earth Tribe. So it is true that the sustainable development goals or working on it doesn't stop with pandemic. And there are so many activities that can be done virtually also, and by doing a little part in our local community too. So we will try our best to be the champions of the Earth Tribe and have a look on it and do the activities given on the Earth Tribe. Thank you so much, sir.
In meantime, the things will come up on the screen. It is our personal gratitude to Mr. Janaprik Fernando for being with us, and we hope ATAS India will take up it as a challenge to make the young people and the adults who are part of us to work for the Earth Tribe, all the facilitations or the queries or the further how we can go ahead. So ATAS India committee will be with you, sir, for just clarifications and doubt clarity. Thank you.
And moving on, it's time for watching a service project presentation by 24th Asoka Group, West Bengal, BSc. So while we present to you the service project presentation, I would like to introduce them. So 24th Asoka Group is a community-based scouting group or open group based on Calcutta, West Bengal, working for last 84 years. This group produced more than 100 ATAs during last 10 years. Out of 17 group scouters, 15 scouters, including group GLS, is ATAS member. So let us have a look on their service project.
They know it's a better world for them and think they can make it a better place.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And a place much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. There's a place where there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong and only cares for joyful giving. We try, we shall see, and this bliss we cannot feel. There are ways, start existing and start living. And it feels that always not enough overflowing. Make a better world, make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for living. Make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were conceiving will reveal a joyful face. And the world we want to live in will shine again in grace. And why keep strangling us when the earth crucified its soul? Though the flame is fierce, this world is heavenly. Bring us love to fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. Through the nations turn their stars into plowshares. We could really get there if you cared enough for living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world.
बहुत ही बढ़िया सर्विस है। चैलेंजेस हो जैसे कि कोविड-19 हो या फिर फ्लड सिचुएशन हो या तूफान आए, पर हम स्काउट्स हमेशा तैयार रहते हैं और अशोका ग्रुप ने ये दिखा दिया है। उनकी सर्विस से हम सबको प्रेरणा मिलती है और हम सब अपना योगदान ऐसे ही देते रहे, ऐसी आशा के साथ। आगे बढ़ते हुए नेक्स्ट वी हैव डॉक्टर मुखियुद्दीन सरवानी सर, इंटरनेशनल कमिश्नर PPM Malaysia and member ATAS World Committee. A very warm welcome to you, sir. And we are eagerly waiting to know importance of Scarf Day from you. Welcome you, sir.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters in Scouting. A Scouting salute to all of you, to your Chief Commissioner, Dr. Kandawar, the ATAS India President, and to my brothers Alexander Wong, Simon Ray, Jennifer Fernando, and Maki, and thank you very much for having me on this platform. It's a very interesting topic. So when I looked at the topic that was given to me, I smiled at myself. I was wondering, when was the last time I ever thought of what the neckerchief is all about? So let me share with you what I had slowly write it down for the last few hours. And it's very simple. Let's see that. The Scouting movement has made the scarf as part of its uniform, and we all use that. And what does it symbolize? It symbolizes that we are linked together under one, that is under Scout Promise. So when you look at it, it is more of a ceremonial item. But however, it is used in wilderness as a practical wilderness item, and it is part of the scouting tradition. So what are the usage in the wilderness? Well, you got to discover for yourself. It's very interesting. And looking back at, again, the origin actually starts from our founder, Robert Baden-Powell. So when he started his expeditions and his involvement with the war in South Africa way back in 1896. And I think he has worked with one of the American-born scout, which was employed by the British Army, and probably he was influenced by that. And we can see that our scout scarf is more or less similar to one that's been used by the cowboys. And the cowboys use it very well, and it has its own functions. So I'm sure that the scouts also will do the same. And if you see that the neckerchief or the scarf, it represents the Scout Promise, hold scout and behave like a true. Where's the essence of being a scout? Net is trying the shape, you can hold the scout. Then you can place it on your collar. Pointed corner at the back of you, and then the two parts of it being tied up with a war gown. Friends, I think I must say it out and spell it out that I would like to thank our president, Simon Ree, who is generously donating the ATAS Scouts to all of you. And believe me, you can't buy it, but it is only from him that you get one. And I'm glad this is, if you have not seen one, I'm sure all of you have seen this. This is what the Scout scarf is. And then this is what is it when you roll it up. And this is, of course, the friendship knot. And friends, all this has been individualized, and Simon has put his signature, his name, and your number. And I know Simon's number is 002, and then Alex Wong is 007, and yours truly is 004. So we are old people, and we have been there for the last 15 years, as what Alex has said. And this Scouts actually is become a national asset to all the Scouts organization, and each one of the NSOs will have their own colors. So it is very interesting that when you go to a jamboree, you go to the meeting, or you go to a conference, you can see varieties and various colors and designs of this. And it is something that we Scouts would like to exchange and for keepsake. And of course, during this 1st of August, being the Scarf Day, and everybody will be happy to see how many scarves they have collected. Well, I'm sure most of you have collected more than a dozen. And so this is what the spirit is. And because of the scarves, we all bind together, and under the Scouts, the ATAS Scout Scarf. So again, it is strengthened our brotherhood and sisterhood in this movement. And I'm sure, brothers and sisters, you'll be happy to note that Brother Simon has not only given the scarf, but he has given you the badge, which I'm proud to wear everywhere I go. And it is very interesting that they always ask, what does ATAS stands for? So probably some of you wouldn't know that. ATAS, in Malay language, it means top, T-O-P. So ATAS itself means top, and there can be no other place but the top. So there we are. So brothers and sisters, on this auspicious day of the Scouts Day, I'd like to wish you well, and I wish you all the best, and stay safe and stay healthy, and please use your mask wherever you go. Okay? Prevention is better than cure. Okay, thank you. Thank you once again, and bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir. We also wish you a very happy Scout Scarf Day, and it was really nice to know from you. This day has got its added importance because of the scarf, and we all are bounded together with this scarf that we have. Thank you so much. Now we will have a look on the work from Indian Scout Guide Fellowship for adults. So Indian Scout Guide Fellowship is working for adults and always a big support for BSG and ATAS. Indian STF members are working brilliantly during COVID and spreading their marks in community. So please see their activities. Amazing service by Indian Scout Guide Fellowship members, and it inspires all of us to keep doing the good work. And now it's time for state coordinators recognition ceremony, and I would like to hand over to Mr. Kaushik Chatterjee.
Yeah, thank you, Dhruvi. Dear all, as you know, already we have appointed state coordinators for the local chapters. So I'd like to request our Honorable President, Honorable Chief Justice, Mr. Kalpit Jabari sir, so please present the certificates. We have appointed 21 state coordinators for the local chapters. Yeah, Mr. Ratan Roy from Assam. This certificate signed by Honorable Justice, Chief Justice, Mr. Kalpit Jabari ji. Dr. Somnath Yadav from Chhattisgarh, State Coordinator. his certificate. Congratulations. Mr. Avtar Singh from Delhi State Chapter, State Coordinator, Delhi State Chapter. Avtar ji, congratulations.
अरे माइक क्यों चालू रख के रखा?
Please mute yourself. Ms. Dina Molly from DNH, Dajanagar Haveli, State Coordinator. Congratulations, ma'am. Shrikant Sharma from EC Railway, East Central Railway. Congratulations, brother. Ruby Patel, Gujarat State, and our host. She is doing wonderfully. Good job, Ruby, and congratulations. Mr. P.K. Pradeep from Kerala.
Mr. Prakash Disoria, no picture is available.
Yeah, Mr. Prakash Deshodia, he is suffering from COVID. He is fighting in the hospital. We all from ATAS India, we wish him for his speedy recovery. Markande. Mr. Anuj Ranjan, any railway, he is also a state training commissioner and leader trainer scout. Congratulations, Dada. Mr. Tushar Kamra from Rajasthan State Chapter, State Coordinator. Congratulations, brother. A. Srivastavu from Southern Railways State Chapter, State Coordinator. Congratulations to all and Mr. Srinivas. Mr. Pintu Chatterjee from Southeastern Railway State Chapter. Congratulations to Pintu da. Mr. Sunil Kumar from Southwestern Railway. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, there is a certificate of the state coordinator signed by Honorable Chief Justice Sri Kalpesh Javadi ji. Mr. Lingam from Telangana, brother.
Thank you, Kaushik sir, and congratulations to all the fellow state coordinators. Now I would like to invite our Honorable Chief Justice Kalpesh Javeri sir, President of ATAS India Management Committee. Sir, we welcome you and request you to kindly grace the gathering with the presidential address.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasant duty to welcome you all on this auspicious day of 1st August, Scarf Day. I welcome National Commissioner Mr. Khandewal, Dr. Khandewal, our great leader Simon Ree from Korea, who is always ready for any scout activity, Mr. Alexander Wong from Hong Kong, Mr. Janpreet, energetic leader from Sri Lanka, Dr. Mukhyoddin from Malaysia, Team ATAS from Indonesia, and my Indian fellow coordinators of all states who have now been designated just now.
let us take this challenge given by Mr. Fernando, and I request the committee member to consider every activity which is challenging for the environment should be made competitive for all states. I really welcome the gesture shown by the National Commissioner, and I mean, on behalf of the institution, I can tell you, sir, we are standing for the principles, and on our established principle, we can have a discussion, and if we are given an opportunity to serve scouting on our principle without compromising any principle of our institution and principles of scouting, we are always at your service, and we are giving you an assurance that for scouting our services will be available at any time. Simon Ree, I can request you to open up some gathering along with your first gathering, along with your World Jamboree, at least one representative from each country, or at least 110 out of 11,000, so that we can meet and have a discussion at World Jamboree. I really impressed with the effort made by the ATAS. This is our 6th gathering. We hope we can come to international challenge as well as the national challenge, and we prove ourselves that we are scouting by birth, and we have digested the principle of scouting for giving future to the students by way of scouting. Thank you, and I congratulate both the Mickey and all other team for making this event very successful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very enriching for the gathering, and now it's time for cultural performance by guides of DNH BSG. DNH is one of the youngest state association in BSG and working tremendously for last few years. They were always in media for their contribution towards community, and their scouts and guides are real treasure. Now let us have a look on a dance performance by them.
रांझना वे तेरी सांसों पे थोड़ा सा वतन का भी हक था ना, देख मुझे यूं मुड़ मुड़ के, तेरा मेरा साथ यही तक था। ये तेरी ज़मीं तेरे खून से ही तो सजती संवरती है रांझे, तेरे इश्क की मैं हकदार नहीं, तेरी हीर तो धरती है रांझे।
रंग केसर शूरा वालिया, रंग सब्ज खिली फुलकारियां, ओ रंग चिट्टा नीयत साफता, ओ रंग तीनों जहान से प्यारे, रंग तीनों जान से प्यारे।
तेरा नाम है साचा, मन मेरे यार पाचा, बस नाम तेरा हो, एक पहचान तेरी तू, जहान मेरी तू, जहान मेरा
तुझ पे वारना सौ वारी जान मैं, तुझ पे वारना सौ वारी जान मैं, तेरे कुर्बान मेरी माँ। वंदे यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है, ऐसे हैं चाहे वैसे हैं, अरे जो भी हैं जैसे हैं, खुद पे हमें नाज है। करते हैं हमको प्यार से इंडिया वाले, छू लेते दिल के तार से इंडिया वाले, हर जीत छीन ले हार से इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले, दुश्मन के छक्के छुड़ा दे हम इंडिया वाले।
वाह, बहुत ही बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस था डीएनएच से। आपकी सर्विसेज तो हमेशा जोश देती ही है, लेकिन आज आपके डांस ने भी हम सब में एक अलग जोश भर दिया है। एंड नाउ कमिंग टू द एंड ऑफ द गैदरिंग, it was really wonderful, and as I said, this is the new normal that we have to accept, and so that's why we had a wonderful virtual gathering today.
My dear friends of ATAS India, we heard Simon Ray from Korea, already it has been said, Alexander Wong from Hong Kong, Mr. Jana from Sri Lanka, and Mr. Saravani from Malaysia. We have a team of ATAS Indonesian members. May I request Harry just to say hello from you, brother.
Thank you so much, everyone. Hello, my name is Ari. On behalf of ATAS Indonesia, I would like to say congratulations to all of you for holding this special event. We are very honored that we are also invited for this event, and we're looking forward for gathering with all of you again directly after this COVID finish. Thank you so much again, and congratulations again to ATAS India.
ATAS overseas members, many of them are there. From Thailand, there are few. There is other members from the Singapore and all, but still we don't have enough time to just thank you one and all. Next to Dhruvi, please carry on.
Thank you, sir. And now I would like to request Ms. Seema Rathi, ma'am, member of ATAS India Management Committee and National Secretary of Indian Scout Guide Fellowship, ma'am, to present the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dhruvi. First of all, happy World Scarf Day to all of you. My honorable dignitaries and all most valuable guests, it's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of ATAS India. Firstly, I would like to thank our special dignitaries, Mr. Simon, President ATAS World and Chief Commissioner of Korea, for sparing time. Sir, your words have inspiring us. I would like to thank Mr. Alexander, Director, ATAS World Committee, for sparing his experience with us. Thank you, sir. Special thanks to Mr. Janpreet Fernando, Member, World Scout Committee and Deputy Chief Commissioner of Sri Lanka, for his informative presentation. Thank you so much, Dr. Mukhyuddin Sarwani, International Commissioner, PPM Malaysia, member of World ATAS Committee, who is introduced us the importance of Scarf Day. We would like to express our gratitude to Honorable Chief Commissioner of Bharat Scout and Guide, Dr. K.K. Khandelwal sir, for being with us and grace the occasion. I extend our thanks to Honorable Chief Justice Kalpesh Javeri sir for their presidential address and motivating us. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mackey sir, the backbone and ATAS India, and guide us. I want to, behind of every program, input committed faculties. So I like to thank all ATAS committee members, all members of ATAS, the key of gathering. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. And so here we are ending the gathering, and it was really wonderful to have all of your presence, our friends from the overseas. You graced the this ceremony with your presence, and thank you so much. So here we officially end the gathering.
Thank you, Dhruvi, for wonderful anchoring.
जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ। जी चाहे जब हमको आवाज दो, हम हैं वहीं हम थे जहाँ, अपने यहीं दोनों जहाँ, इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ।
Thank you very much.
ये मेरा गीत जीवन संगीत, कल भी कोई दोहराएगा। ये मेरा गीत जीवन संगीत, कल भी कोई दोहराएगा। जग को हंसाने बहरूपिया रूप बदल फिर